Hello, my name is Maurizio Irelpin. I'm an organizer of the Spanish LaRouche movement, and I wanted to ask you a question about Spain, Lynn, because my experience organizing Spanish is that they are focused on a lot of little issues. They try to solve little problems. And then when I try to get the discussion on a high level, for example, nuclear energy, they say that that is part of the same crisis. It's dangerous as the robbery that the bank are committing with the Spanish citizen. And then because I was looking for some information, and I found that the WWF applauds the government of Andalusia. I don't remember right now the name of the town, because one nuclear power plant was shut down, closed, and so the WWF said that that is something very good, but the Spanish, they don't realize that, I mean, it's destroying the technology has the same result of cutting in health services and education, losing of jobs. So the question is, what will you say to Spanish in order that they get the idea that going to abandon the green policies and going to, for example, nuclear energy, going to give them progress, and it will stop, rising of prices in energy, for example.
All right, I think I can just take a shortcut.
Yeah.
Take a shortcut on this, on the question. I think you find it adequate. Right now, as we know, in Western and Central Europe, there is no hope of the future for the great majority of the population of Europe. The crimes that have been committed in the name of Spain, in the name of Portugal, in the name of Italy, and in other nations, is a crime against humanity. Any government or any system of government that says that system of destruction of the rights of human beings to a dignified and progressive life is a crime. And any nation that does that, and of course this is the British monarchy that's doing it, and that's what the problem is. The British monarchy is a dominant factor throughout Europe, and without the outside help, Europe, which is being imprisoned by this whole Euro system, has no chance of establishing its own will and its own resources for itself. Therefore, for me, I look at what other parts of the world, populated world, might contribute to freeing Europe from the Euro system in particular, which is the example of this thing. And then you could go back to Africa and say we've got the same problem in Africa, only maybe worse already. All right, but therefore, my view has been, my commitment personally, as a significant figure in the United States, is to say that we in the United States have the means and the obligation to take action to free Europe in particular from this atrocity, this British-imposed atrocity. And therefore, the solution is simple. Glass-Steagall, installed by the United States, in its original form, plus one thing, plus a special commission to create new credit, so to get the recovery program going. That program, if adopted by the United States now, and if Europe then said, okay, this is our signal, we can now strike back, we don't need the Euro system anymore. We're going back to a European nation-state system. And we're going to cooperate and set up committees of cooperation across the Atlantic and in other areas. That's the reality. Therefore, my view is as what I'm able to do in the United States and from the United States, and the fact that what I've been able to do has been increasing since the last election. that therefore I have a personal obligation for that reason to do everything I can to free Europe from this slavery.
Thank you.